What's going on, guys? Blazing Tech. In today's video, I want to talk about buying a refurbished MacBook from Woot.com. Now, I purchased a grade A refurb 2014 MacBook Air off of Woot.com for $166 shipped. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gig storage, 1.4 gigahertz processor. Now, that's not really the point of this video. That's the point of this video is going to be to show you what a grade A refurb MacBook Air constitutes. Now, again, let's keep this in mind. This is a 10-year-old machine. So I think the biggest, weakest link for these computers was the hinge. The hinge on here is pretty good. I've definitely seen weaker ones. When I'm using it on the desk, there's definitely a point where if you go past a certain viewing angle, it definitely is a little weak. So under the hood, I went ahead and fired this up to check how many battery cycles it is. I couldn't find on Woot.com, which is an Amazon affiliate, I couldn't find whether or not refurbs would constitute a battery replacement. But I was very happy to see once I fired this up that it only has 60 cycles on the battery. I would venture to say that it has been replaced. I'm going to get this thing under the knife right now, and we're going to really see if the battery was replaced. But the other thing is that the grade A refurb was, I think, $20 more, 20 USD more than the scratch and scuff. I think that it was worth it. Are there little nicks on the body here and there? Yes, there are. I'm not going to lie. I think this one had a case on it at one point. There's a little bit of chipping here, maybe, maybe not. But interestingly, I think the most funny thing is that there's like this plastic film, which I don't know if you'd be able to see on camera, but you can definitely hear it. It's got a very interesting texture. They've put this film all over the body, both sides, front and back. And then they put it on right here where you put your hands for the trackpad, and it's actually on the trackpad too. But let's talk about the screen itself. The screen itself is perfect. The keyboard itself is perfect, flawless. It's been definitely cleaned. The keys aren't all gummed up. The ports and everything look very, very clean. The MagSafe ports themselves get a little dirty, so that's a little bit dirty. All in all, I think the grade A refurb is a pass, and like I said, I got under the hood, and I didn't get under the hood yet, but I went in there, made a profile on Mavericks, which in 2023 and plus, you're not going to be using Mavericks at all. So I got in there just to see how many cycles the battery had, 60 cycles. So I was getting a little hung up because there are 2 hidden screws. They put like a perfect silver sticker right here. I couldn't see, so I looked at the other one and then I did a quick search, and there are 10. I think that these 2 right here are going to be those longer ones that I thought were these 2. So let's go ahead and see. I'm just getting the sticker off. I'm sure that the refurbished seller did this to ensure that, you know, somebody didn't open it up and try and take internals from other computers, etc., etc. So that furthers my belief that this has been worked on in the past. So I'm going to put it in the orientation that I had it earlier, so that way I don't mess up the screws. This is the box it came in. Woot is very interesting. I don't know if Amazon themselves does the refurb, but if any of you guys know who does the refurb based off of this packaging, yeah, maybe we'll have a better idea. Who's to say, really? I was very pleased. Another thing that surprised me was that the charger is actually an original OEM charger. Now, the charger is pretty nasty, I must say. It's a little sticky. I need to disinfect it. But as you can see here, there's a little bit of yellowing, but it does work. Interestingly, it's a 45 watt MagSafe 2 power adapter. But all in all, I think for the confines of the video, a grade A seller refurbished MacBook on Woot.com. I don't think that battery replacements are part of the refurb deal, but a grade A, what they constitute as grade A, I think is a passing score for a refurbished computer. Everything is super clean. The display is perfect. All four corners are not dented in. I've definitely seen some people have some refurbs with huge dents. The hinges are a little weak, but again, it's a 10-year-old device. So if you're curious about what a grade A refurb on Woot.com constitutes, I hope this video helped you guys. And Blazing Tech, and we'll catch you on the next one.